What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Tuesday, the 12th of June. And we have got a lot to get through in today's episode, so just before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video and enjoy transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, you might have done, it wasn't uploaded at 8 AM, instead it's like 3:30, that'll be down below in the description box if you missed that, and the current schedule from now, every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, and as the second upload, that'll be 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, yesterday I asked for your predictions for Group A at the World Cup, and today, what are your predictions for Group B? The teams are Portugal, European champions from 2016, Spain have won so much in their past, Morocco and Iran. Let me know your thoughts down below, but now let's jump on to confirmed deals. There's quite a few to get through today, and the very first one is going to be an Arsenal legend. The former Arsenal captain became the official manager of OGC Nice in France. He left his job in the MLS managing New York City FC, and again now has moved on to Ligue 1 to Nice in particular, and honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing how well he does. And now we've got the player transfers, and the very first one, Seb Larsson, formerly of Birmingham City, Sunderland, and most recently Hull City, and today he joined AIK on a free transfer. Now move on to Bobadilla, and the striker yesterday moved to Argentinos Juniors from Borussia Mönchengladbach in Germany. That one is an undisclosed fee. Another player leaving Gladbach yesterday is Griffo, going to Hoffenheim. Now some sites are suggesting the fee is as low as 5.5 million euros, and others are saying 10 mil. But of what I've read about him, he seems to be a very solid player, and for that type of fee, it seems like very good business. Now move on to one for Stoke City, and that player is going to be a Tobo. He joined them yesterday from a team in Portugal called Fiorense. I probably said that wrong, so apologies about that. But the fee is 7.2 million euros, and it's on a 5-year contract. And next up is a player that did feature in yesterday's episode, also mentioned as a done deal, and that's in the confirmed section, that's Gerard Deulofeu. So he completely switched to Watford yesterday on a permanent basis from Barcelona. It's a 13 million euro fee, plus 4 million euros in bonuses, and Barca will also receive an undisclosed percentage on any future sales. And he also signed a 5-year contract, and the final one is going to be Verdi. He completed a switch to Napoli yesterday from Bologna in Italy for 25 million euros. There are a few Napoli players linked to moves away this summer, including their club captain Marek Hamšík and Jorginho. Right, I'm adding this part into the commentary, and basically Roma right now have officially confirmed the signing of Justin Kluivert. It's now been confirmed going to Roma for 18 million euros from Ajax on a 5-year contract. Now I know he's still somewhat unproven, but the fact is he's still a great talent, a massive talent in fact, and in today's market, 18 million euros, it doesn't seem like a crazy amount. Especially if you think in the long term, because if he does actually reach his potential, and I think right now he's at 18, it could be great value. And now moving on to potential deals, and the first 3 players on this page will probably be confirmed transfers in the next 48 hours or so. So first up we've got Josh Murphy, and this one is according to pretty much every single outlet. They're saying he's having a medical today ahead of a £10 million move from Norwich. I haven't really seen him play whatsoever, but I know his brother, his twin brother, Jacob Murphy, he made the move to Newcastle last summer, again from Norwich. And next up, according to Sky Sports News, Watford have agreed a deal with Bologna to sign left-back Adam Messina. So just after signing Gerard Deulofeu on a permanent basis, they've also agreed a fee for a second player. And the final one on this page is again according to Sky Sports. Chelsea and Arsenal remain interested in signing Nice midfielder Jean-Michel Seri. They did sign Danilo yesterday from Braga, again not too sure if that's a replacement or something, but they now have also got a new manager, being Patrick Vieira. And this whole next page is regarding one particular story regarding Sporting in Portugal and 4 key players potentially leaving on free transfers. It's now been confirmed that after Rui Patricio terminated his deal with Sporting last week, William Carvalho, Gelson Martins and Bruno Fernandes have all followed their captain's lead and terminated their contracts. And the apparent main reasons for the players actually terminating their contracts: number 1, the whole squad was suspended after losing to Atletico Madrid in the Europa League. And the second one was heavily covered in the media and whatnot, the players were physically attacked by their fans at Sporting's training complex. A Bola is saying that players could go back on their terminations though if Bruno Di Carvalho steps down as club president. And on Monday, Bruno Di Carvalho did say, or confirmed, he'll take legal action against any Sporting players that terminate their contracts. Now this does create a massive opportunity in the market because a lot of these players are very much desired by a lot of different clubs, but I'll cover that in just a second. And the article does end up saying that getting any of these players on a free transfer, it won't be as straightforward as it seems. So the very first player is Rui Patricio, the goalkeeper and club captain. I'm still pretty certain as well he's still a national goalkeeper for Portugal. He is linked to Wolves and Napoli. Then we've got William Carvalho. He's went to the Prem so much. The most recent one was Everton. Gelson Martins has got Arsenal. Literally a couple of days ago, apparently bid 30 mil for him. And last summer is Liverpool. And the final one, Bruno Fernandes, he had a fantastic season. So I imagine a lot of clubs want him. And going on to the next page, and the very first one is according to a site called Le Vue du Nord, and apparently they're very reliable. Actually, the article does say hyper reliable, but they're saying today that Premier League side Newcastle have had an opening bid for Lille midfielder Thiago Maia rejected. And the 21-year-old joined Lille last summer for a fee of 14 million euros. And next up, a player potentially leaving Newcastle is going to Marino. So ABC de Sevilla said Newcastle midfielder Mikel Marino has met with the Betis vice president and coach and has agreed to join the club, but a fee remains to be agreed. And next up, according to ESPN, agent and brother of Stoke City winger Shaqiri will hold talks with Liverpool officials on Friday. A deal is believed to be close. They're saying talks will take place this Friday coming up, but most other sites are saying it's actually already done. It was done last Friday. And Daily Mirror said Liverpool moved closer to a deal for Shaqiri after the World Cup. He is considered as quality backup to Liverpool front three, and he is not an alternative to Nabil Fekir. And that Fekir deal, by the way, it does say it could be revived after the World Cup. And next up, according to Sport, Tottenham are interested in signing Barca midfielder Rafinha, who's finished his loan spell at Inter. The Serie A side did not activate his €35 million clause to sign on a permanent basis. Inter were very interested in activating it, but does seem now they've moved on to NAINGGOLAN. And moving on to the next page, and this one's according to Marca, Sevilla have joined the race alongside Fiorentina and FC Porto for Udinese winger Rodrigo de Paul. The player joined the Italian club a couple of years ago for just €3 million. And next though, we're going to one concerning Manchester United fans. It's about Alexandro and his future at Juventus. So according to Calcio Mercato, Juve are offering Alexandro a new 2-year contract extension that will see his salary jump from €2.8 million a year to €4 million. His agent is still waiting if any offers do come in for him before making a decision. I did see a few places saying yesterday that Mourinho right now is happy with left back options and he won't be making a bid for Alexandro unless something does change. And now after all players potentially leaving Sporting on a free transfer now, we've got a potential player going to them. So according to Record, Sporting are in advanced talks with La Liga side Real Betis over goalkeeper Antonio Adan, likely to replace the outgoing Rui Patricio. It doesn't mention any kind of fee just yet, but I imagine in a few days time we'll definitely get some updates. And now according to Super Deporte, Valencia have verbally agreed personal terms with Atletico Madrid striker Kevin Gamero, with a fee yet to be agreed upon between both clubs. It does seem his time at Atletico Madrid is coming to an end, with again Valencia linked to him and also Lyon in France. Now moving on to the next page, and the very first one is according to Le 10 Sport. Marseille have had an €8 million offer for AS Roma centre-back Juan Jesus rejected by their club. The Italian side are yet to give a proper amount for him, like how much they accept for him. Some sides are saying €12 million, but Marseille, they're very likely to make a second bid. And next up, according to reports in Italy, Ligue 1 side AS Monaco want Juventus midfielder Claudio Marchisio, and Juve are willing to sell him this summer. Negotiations are ongoing. Now I'm not sure if it's like public knowledge or not, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Marchisio, he has said this season was his last at Juve because he wasn't really playing too much. And next up, according to RMC, they're saying that Bordeaux have rejected an opening offer from Inter for Malcolm. The bid itself was over €40 million, but it still does not meet the requirements of Bordeaux. It's not because of the fee though, it's because of the payment structure offered by the Italians. The situation is currently at a standstill. And the final one on this page is according to Football London. Juventus are set to move for Arsenal midfielder Jack Wilshere, who has still not made a decision with Arsenal as whether to stay or not. And to be fair to Juve, they're pretty much the kings of free transfers, like getting good players in for nothing. It seems to be their thing. And it still hasn't been confirmed just yet, but Emery Chan to Juve on a free transfer, that's like 99% done. And now maybe Jack Wilshere, he could also be following him. And now we'll go on to the last page, and the very first one's according to the Daily Star, who honestly aren't very reliable whatsoever. Manchester United boss Jose Mourinho is reportedly plotting a shock swap deal with PSG to bring in Kylian Mbappe. Now the main thing about this, the headline, it says swap deal, but in the actual article itself, it doesn't mention who United is swapping Mbappe for. Like surely the most important thing about the rumour is including both parts of it, and apparently not, it's probably best to move on to the next rumour. And this one is according to various different outlets in Italy. The move of NAINGGOLAN to Inter is closer than ever, as Roma accepted an offer of €29 million plus Nicolo Zaniolo. I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of this second player, so I've looked him up. He's an 18-year-old central attacking midfielder for Inter, playing for under-19s. And this season playing in the youth leagues and cups is 35 games, 14 goals and 11 assists. And they also go on to say Nainggolan himself will earn a salary of €4.5 million per year. And now going to Inter Milan's rivals being AC Milan, and this was according to Gazzetta dello Sport. Chelsea striker Alvaro Morata wants to leave the London side and prefers a move back to the Serie A, with AC Milan his preferred destination. And Gazzetta also says Juve could be interested, just in case Higuain does leave. And the final one today is according to Paris United. PSG are interested in signing Chelsea midfielder N'Golo Kante, whose agent has met the Ligue 1 champion sporting director. It doesn't mention any kind of fee, and the rumour itself to PSG is popped up a fair amount of times now. It was more so last summer, but with Chelsea not having Champions League football next season, it could be a bit of an issue. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, and be absolutely also greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more, and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, again, is a late one, but down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM as a transfer video, second upload will be 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, what are your predictions for Group B at the World Cup? It's Portugal, Spain, Morocco and Iran. Let me know your thoughts down below. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.